Yeah, we Jamie McKim, Johnson Borough manager. 1-1 today with Blantyre Vicks. Jamie, you must be feeling a bit hard done by after that result.
Very, very frustrated. I think we deserved a lot more than what we got out of the game, if I'm being honest. I thought I asked the players to go and start positively, go on the front foot and go for it for the first minute, and I thought they did. I thought they were excellent. I just think coming in at the end, after what I've seen in the 90 minutes, I feel very, very hard done by. We've not come away with a win.
Yep. Their goal came quite close after half time, after you pretty much dominated the first half in my opinion. Do you feel a bit like it was just sluggishness after the break, or what do you think happened there?
I agree with you in terms of the first half. I thought the only thing that they had quite a few set pieces, but I thought we defended them brilliantly. As for the equaliser, I'd say that they did have a good wee spell in the first 5-10 minutes, but the second half. But for me, the goal came down, in my opinion, was poor refereeing. And I had the discussion with the ref afterwards, so it's not bad for him. He thinks he got it right. I thought he got it wrong. It's his decision, but I didn't think he made any contact with the ball in the middle of the pitch. They break up the score, and for us, the game swings on that decision. That's the difference between us getting a point and 3. And for me, I feel for the ref to an extent, because I think at this level, and I've said it many times, they need to have the assistance, but those calls can be massive for you over the season, especially come the end. So on that especially, I really, really feel for the players with that, because they deserve more out of that.
So actually, I didn't want to ask you about this, but since you've brought it up there, do you think is it just funding that there's no extra officials, or would you think the issue is there?
I have no idea. I don't know if just nobody wants to do it, but it's, for me, it's a necessity at this level. I know when it was the old junior set up, it was the Championship, the Premier League that got done, but at this level, I think it's really important. It would make the decision, especially today. I've no doubt, in my opinion, that if there was assistance the other day and the referee had the help that he needed, that we'd won that game, that we'd have got over the line, because that goal swings it. That's the difference between 1 point and 3, and for me it's huge, because they're a good side. I'm not going to hide for that. They are, but for me we were better than them today. I thought my players were fantastic. They gave us everything, and they deserve 3 points. So I'm gutted for them.
Absolutely. After that goal, did you feel like you responded well? You got a goal quite quickly after they did.
Very well. I think we probably had a minute or two where we kind of stopped doing what we were doing. We stopped doing the good things that we kind of stopped. We stopped squeezing up. We stopped moving the ball quickly. But that was maybe a 90-second period to 2 minutes maximum. And from there we kicked on and again continued the theme of the game. We were the better side. I thought if MD was going to go and win it, it was going to be us without a doubt. As I said, the players were very, very good, and we made a couple of changes. And I thought the players came on and gave us that wee extra lift, a wee spark. So it's just the reaction was good, and especially when we get the goal, good quality goal. You're just hoping we go and get the second. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it.
You've spoken about the refereeing decisions already. Do you feel like the disallowed goal is? How do you feel about that situation? Because it's a bit of a confusion. Watching from the side, it was a bit of a confusing situation.
I'll wait to see it. I've not seen it. I couldn't say, because it's one of the ones that looks tight.
Yeah.
I just see when the decisions like that come, you just hope the referee's right, because see when you watch it back, the feeling you get if it's wrong and you've been hard done by it, it's harder to take. So I hope he's right. I do hope he's right. The only, as I said, the ref was fine after the game. We had a good conversation and he explained a couple of decisions. The only thing I wouldn't agree with was the amount of time we got with the red card at the end as well. I thought we deserved more time. We added on, but as what it is.
Yeah. Speaking about the red card there as well, I don't want to say, I don't want to keep griping on the ref. Sorry, as you say, he did play well today, but the red card at the end. I mean, in the afters, I think it kind of killed your chances of getting any late snatch and grab.
It did. Obviously, we've got the man advantage at that point, and you're hoping that you see the extra time. But I think the ref said to us it was 4 minutes added, and after the red card, I think we maybe played 45 seconds if you're lucky. And I can see why you done it, because you don't want to split it. But on our side of things, it isn't great. We want 4 minutes, and we want to be pushing fully for that time. As I said, I don't want to sweat the referee. My whole thing in this is I think he needs help. I need assistance, but it's just that swing on the game. They do the games swing on their decisions, so it's unfortunate for us.
Right, thanks very much, Jamie.
No problem. Thanks.